Good morning, year one, and welcome to the final day of our English lessons. So today we're going to be revising all the suffixes that we've used this year, and then we're going to be having a go at innovating our story based on the story map that you made 2 days ago. So get everything you need ready, and when you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, so today you're going to be revising the suffixes er, ing and ed, and I'm just going to quickly remind you of what each of those does and how they change words. So words ending in the suffix er, the ones we've been doing this week, can be used to describe people doing things, i.e. walker, somebody who's walking. Words ending in the suffix ing can be used to describe people doing things as well, but this time they're adjectives, and this time it's a boy walking. Finally, words ending in the suffix ed are usually verbs. When a verb ends in the suffix ed, the verb is describing something that's happened in the past, i.e. the boy walked. Now, what I want you to do today is log on to Doodle English. You can do this now, you can do this after you've done the main part of the lesson. It's completely up to you. And there's an added extra waiting for you. If you want to, you've grown up, can read through this, or you can listen to it read to you by the program itself, and then have a go at the 15 questions that are linked to these suffixes. And then later today, I'm going to be able to have a look online and see how you've done. So that's your challenge. And now we're going to return to the main part of the lesson. So here's the story map you've been using the last couple of days. Yours may look a little bit different, but this is the one I worked on. So what we're going to do is we're going to change some of the things. We're going to change when the time starts, and we're going to change the main characters. So this is my idea of how I'm changing it, but you can change it differently if you want. So instead of one morning, I'm going with one afternoon. And instead of having goats and donkey, I'm having penguin and monkey. But I'm going to keep camping in the great outdoors, because otherwise we're changing the story too much. So the first question is, a little while later, and we're keeping that time opener, one of the animals asks the other, hot or cold? A little bit later, far or near? And that's, I think you've got the idea now. So grown-ups, it's up to you whether you want to watch the rest of the innovations I do, or whether you want to let your child have a go and then come back to this at the end. So I'm going to pause for about 5 seconds, give you a chance to stop the video, and if you do want to see the rest of it because you think your child will need to, or if you want to have a look at the rest of it if they're struggling, that's absolutely fine. So then we've got busy or empty. And then at lunch, I'm going to change to at tea. They decide to go somewhere just like here. So after lunch, in fact it's going to be after tea, the animal packs his toy and sleeping bag instead of the luggage. Then all evening, they built a den. So it's going to be slightly different camping, not in a tent, but a den. Then Penguin climbed inside. That evening, or that night, Penguin invited Monkey to come into the den. And in the end, they read a story about the great outdoors. So do you see what we've changed? We've changed the characters. We've changed some of the time. We've changed what they camp in, although you don't have to do that. You could stick with a tent. You could come up with a caravan. It's up to you. And then finally, we've kept pretty much the ending just as it is. Okay, so over to you now, and I bet you're going to do brilliant.